What's up, Game Changers? It's your boy TJ, aka Mr. Game Changer, and I'm back with another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. Welcome to all my new fans, all the oldies, people that been rocking with me, man. I'm gonna get straight into it. Week 2 of the NFL. The NFL is still here, and honestly, it has been up to par, but not to the point of where I think it was last year, and I think there is a reason for that. The reason the NFL is not really like, it's week 2 and I don't feel as much excitement as I did last year coming into the season, but I'm excited in general. But I think morale overall, from what I've been seeing from fans, and I can't bunch all these fans into this one little spectrum that I'm talking about as far as fans not being too excited. But I mean, it depends on who's your team. And honestly, some of these teams are going 0-2. Some of these good teams are going 1-1. Some teams that shouldn't be 2-0 right now are 2-0. So I think for morale to be up, people need to score more points, need to be more blowouts, but I don't think that's coming anytime soon, because I'm going to keep reiterating this. Sports are getting more competitive. Guys at a younger age are getting more complete at their craft, whether it's basketball, whether it's hockey, whether it's football. So when you see teams like the Atlanta Hawks get wins, or who else? The Browns, or just some teams, the Tennessee Titans, you know, some teams that may be on the fence a little bit, or you think to yourself, oh, this week we got it in the bag because we facing so-and-so. I can get, if you was facing the Texans or the Panthers, because they got fairly new first-round draft pick quarterbacks, but I mean, you getting competitiveness, you getting people who really want it week in and week out. So I think that's why it's not super spectacular, super high scoring games. These games are good in their own sense of like coming down to the wire, a team coming back into the lead or tying a game that you wouldn't really expect. So the NFL, bro, is getting more competitive, and teams that are getting these wins out of nowhere, please expect them to win. Don't just be like, I did not expect them to win that game at all. No, it's some real hitters on each of these teams, for real. So week 2, Browns, Steelers. Hold on. Is this week 2? Let me make sure. Week 2 of 18. And I keep forgetting to take my gum out. Jeez. How unprofessional of me. Jeez, 55 episodes in, and I still got gum? What is wrong with me, folks? What is wrong? Vikings, Eagles, we already talked about that. Ravens, Bengals. I'm taking those. Hey, like I said, I took the Ravens. The Ravens won that game in the close game. Lamar Jackson is really proven that he can, he can really outperform a lot of these quarterbacks, which he has been. A lot of these quarterbacks that have been getting paid more than him, that have been getting all these contracts, you know, been talked about the most. He's out playing them right now. So shout out to Lamar Jackson. I love to see it, and I think he's definitely gonna get his bag after this season. Y'all gonna have to give it to him, because if y'all let him go, that'll probably be the dumbest thing y'all can ever do. Honestly, the way the Bears season going right now, 0-2, let's trade Justin Fields for Lamar Jackson, since y'all don't want him. Hey, they acted like they didn't want my mans, bro. I'm for real. They ain't even pay him. Or did they? Under the table. I don't know. I forgot. Hold on. How did I forget that? No, I don't think they pay him. I think he just came back. Nah, I would have remembered that. Lamar Jackson, new deal. Let me see. Look, Google was your friend, y'all. I'm over here live. New Ravens deal. Oh, never mind. Never mind. He signed it. I'm okay, 260 million. Got it. Okay. But at first, Ravens, y'all acted like y'all didn't want him. Y'all acted like y'all didn't want him for real. But he's definitely on the come up for real. So next game, what we got? Seahawks, Lions. I picked the Lions to win, but hey, somebody had to do it. Somebody had to beat the Lions finally. They would have won this game. They would have probably went, a little bit over their head. Like, oh, we gonna go to the Super Bowl. Lions, y'all are good. Y'all just lost in a good game against the Seahawks. Like, that's what I'm saying too. I don't think the Seahawks are going to be a playoff team this year, but I think they're just going to be a team that's going to contend night in and night out. And I believe we're going to get to the point where every NFL team is going to be like that, believe it or not. I know the Cardinals, the Panthers, the Texans, teams like that, they're not really doing too good, but hey, in the future, I can see them doing well. Colts versus Texans. The Colts won, of course. Bears versus Vikings. Not Vikings. Buccaneers. I did not expect this. Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers, they definitely they came to play. But also, we did not come to play. I don't know what's going on with our offensive coordinator, with the head coach, with the connection. I don't know what's happening. Plus, we focusing all our stuff on the offensive side, bro. What about the defensive side? 27 points. We're allowing our other team to score more than us. Now, I'm not gonna get on the defense because the defense has been good or has been better than the offense the last 5 years. So I'm gonna give the defense a benefit of the doubt. I think that's why everybody is talking about the Bears and their offense, but we're all coming to the same consensus. It's either Justin Fields or the offensive coach. Well, it looks more like the offensive coach if you call 2 back-to-back screenplays on the same side, the same looking play against what they say. These two guys have played 10 years next to each other, Pro Bowls out the wazoo, and y'all, you throwing on that side. Interception, pick 6. Come on, bro. And I see, I can't even put it on the defense because he threw a pick 6. Now, that's Justin Fields. That's on Justin Fields at the end of the day because that's going to be on his statistic record. But what about the record of the offensive coach? Let's go look up his record. His record against teams when he was the offensive coach at other places. What was his game time record, huh? Because I want to know that because Justin Fields is getting a lot of flack that I don't think he deserves. I think that he can ball out, and I think Colin said this on FS1. He said that if he was in any other situation, he wouldn't be performing like this because he was a top recruit out of Ohio State. So it's like if he was in any better situation right now, even if he was on the Patriots, I think Bill Belichick would find a better way to use him than the Bears organization has. The Bears organization, Bears, what are y'all doing, bro? I'm not giving up on Justin Fields. I'm not giving up on the Bears at all. But what are y'all doing, bro? Y'all have to be questioned. Y'all have to be like somebody in that organization got to go up to the top or talk to somebody. Y'all need to have a meeting. The Bears should not be 0-2, especially losing against the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers, bro. And the Buccaneers are 2-0. Come on, bro. Come on. And I'm not trying to hear none of that. The Bears should at least have one win under their belt. At least one. It makes no sense, bro. And it's not Justin Fields' fault. Chiefs versus Jaguars. This was a decent game. Low scoring, though. Low scoring. Like I said, with the morale around the league, they want to see Patrick Mahomes do Patrick Mahomes things. But if he's starting out slow like this, which he usually does, I mean, if your top quarterback in the league, best player in the league, is starting out sluggish, I think your league is starting out sluggish. I mean, Honestly, they've been talking about Colorado Shador more than they honestly been talking about the NFL. Like, it looked like it's getting more views than the NFL. I don't quote me on that. I don't know as a fact for sure that is the truth, but it's kind of looking like it. The Packers Falcons. I thought the Packers was gonna come out and win this game, but the Falcons, you know, they won. Like I said, a team like the Falcons coming out every night competing. Jordan Love, he does look good. So the Packers, you know, we'll see. We'll see what they'll be. It depends on Jordan Love, though. Raiders and Bills. I knew the Bills was gonna win 38-10, easy W. Chargers, Titans. I thought the Chargers was gonna win. Woo! If we talking about putting money down on the line, you losing against the Titans. This is another quarterback that they said was better than Lamar Jackson. I don't think so. Let me see. Justin Herbert, 27 for 41, 300 yards, two touchdowns. Now, that's a decent game, but do I think that he's better than Lamar Jackson? If we put the Chargers, and I know this is not quarterback against quarterback, it's team against team, but if we put the Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl right now, who are y'all taking? I know who I'm taking, but who are y'all taking? Let's start thinking about the quarterbacks at first. Let's think about two things. When it comes to quarterback head to head, forget the team. Who are you taking? Then second question, team against team, everything, every component put into it, them putting in the Super Bowl right now, who you taking? I'm taking the Ravens over the Chargers. I'm taking Lamar Jackson over Justin, Herbert. I don't care what his last name is. He not better than Lamar. That's just my opinion. But a lot of people like to say otherwise, and I think they're crazy. 49ers against Rams. See, the Rams, another team who's giving teams go even though they're not going to be a playoff team. 49ers gave them some go, but 49ers came out on top because they are the better team. I mean, they just are. They got freaking Bosa on the other side demolishing the offensive line, so it's like that's going to be hard to stop. Giants versus Cardinals. I was surprised that the Giants won this game, but they pulled it out. Cowboys versus Jets. I expected this. You know, I expected the Jets to give a little bit more pushback, but what's his name? Zach Wilson, your backup quarterback for injured Aaron Rodgers, is not going to get it done. Jets, y'all just said that y'all wasn't looking at Colin Kaepernick to replace Zach Wilson, and I think that was a mistake. You not looking for a new quarterback to get your team to the playoffs because Aaron Rodgers said he can potentially make a playoff return if the recovery goes fast enough, but y'all not looking playoff ready at all. The defense looked decent, but against the Cowboys 30-10, you lost by a dub. Jets, another organization. Y'all need to sit down and have a meeting. Y'all need to get a new quarterback. Real talk. Commanders versus Broncos. I was surprised that the Commanders won this game. It was some iffy calls at the end, but hey, another team who I do not think that's going to make the playoffs, the Commanders, but they're coming every night to come and compete. Who all did I just name? The Commanders, the Rams, the Titans, the Falcons, the Jaguars. These are teams that are coming in and night out to compete. We know that we not the top echelon teams in the league, but every night we're coming to compete, and we might beat your favorite team. That's how they coming. So I just want y'all to be on high alert that it's just not, oh, this team is super weak, we gonna run through them easy. No, 1 week you might take that loss. You might lose that money. You feel me? Because the NFL, even though I can predict it better than the NBA as far as betting, it still can be unpredictable sometimes. Dolphins, Patriots. Patriots, that's another team. But the Dolphins, I think they're a playoff team. They did very well in this game. Saints, Panthers, this is a decent little game. Saints, I kind of knew they was gonna win. They're the better team, but Panthers was creeping up. It's only a matter of time until Bryce Young get his first win. So I'm just curious to see against who. Let me check their schedule. Who would Bryce Young get his first win against? Their next game is against the Seahawks, maybe. Then the Vikings, no. Then the Lions, no. The Dolphins, no. Maybe the Texans against the other first round pick. What his name? Stroud, CJ Stroud. Okay, it might get his first win there. So it's a couple of areas here where he can get his first win. I don't think they're gonna go winless. So shout out to Bryce Young. Hopefully, you get that win soon. What was the last game? The Steelers versus the Browns, I believe. The Steelers versus the Browns. I didn't really get much from this game, but two things. Deshaun Watson, he has to get better, or we're going to have to look at him like, why did the Browns give him money? You feel me? And I know a lot of people was talking about that right now, but I'm still going to give him some chances. This is a long season. He might win 3 or 4 games straight, and then the narrative might change against him. So let's see in these next 4 or 5 weeks what he does. But second thing, Nick Chubb. Speedy recovery, man. I hope you forget football. Like I said with Tua when he hit his head, forget football. Worry about your mental health, your physical health. See if you can walk again, because that injury looked bad. Like the way they was showing in the slow motion. I looked on I was watching the little YouTube doctors. They was giving their analysis. They said, shoot. Best case scenario, he's out for the rest of the season. Like that was the best case scenario. They was just like a little MC something sprain with a ligament sprain. That's the best scenario. But the worst scenario, never walk again. Like it was all type of crazy stuff. I was like, dog, football is really wild, bro. Like really crazy. You can get hurt at any time, bro. And they say every dog has his day, and I believe that in football. Like you gonna have your day where you just get injured real bad, where you got to send out for some time. But prayers up to Nick Chubb for real, cause I couldn't imagine, cause my brother played football, so I couldn't imagine seeing my brother go out like that. Like I'd be rushing straight to Tennessee to that hospital. You feel me? Driving 6-7 hours. But speaking of injury, Colorado versus Colorado State. How many times can I say this? Like say that, hey, look, that game right there, that was the game of the year in college football. That game right there, like, how many times am I going to say that, bro? First, I said that the first game against TCU, ratings went out the roof. Then I kind of felt that way against Nebraska, even though they should have beat Nebraska by more. And then this game, coming back from adversity, they should have been whooping up on this team, but they was letting them get certain things they shouldn't have let them get. Now, the reason I say, speaking of injuries, is because number 11 for Colorado State did a really dirty play against Travis Hunter and put him out for the rest of the game. Travis Hunter, he came back, but that was just a dog in him. He tried to come back, but the doctor's like, nah. I see the way you moving, my guy. You know, you need to sit out for a second. They found out he got like a lacerated lung or something. And I'm like, bro, what? And he out like 3 weeks. So that hit, and of course it got a flag, but then Shedeur Sanders came up, hit helmet to helmet with dude. Like, what the is you doing, bro? Like, that was a late hit. And I'm pretty sure he said some other obscene things, but I would have said it too. I'm like, bro, did you not see that that's targeting that's it? Bro, the ball literally hit the ground, bro. hit the ground, and he skipped over. He ran past his defender just to hit stick Travis Hunter, bro, for no reason at all. And I get that it was like a rivalry game, even though I think it was a little confusing, but not really, because I caught up a little bit. Because sometimes your rivals don't mean like the actual school rivals. They just your rivals. Like Nebraska, they was they actual rivals. But Colorado State was just one of the teams they be like, oh yeah, we hate them. They hate us too. They're rivals. So it's kind of something like that. Like I went to Bremen High School here in Illinois, and our main rivals was Oak Forest. But another team that I consider was a rival was Hillcrest. Every time we played them, like, I really did not like they school. I didn't like playing against them, none of that. So when it was time to strap up against them, I felt something. Like I was in the locker room like, let's stop letting these beat us, man. Like, we really here, we good, we can beat them, like, let's go. Like, man, I was hyped. And then we'll lose by, like, in my senior year, we didn't lose that much by Hillcrest, you feel me? But freshman through junior, scraping us. They was scraping us. But back to Colorado, so he did that hit, he got the flag, but he didn't get kicked out the game. So rest of the game, shout out to Shiloh. He had a pick six. Rest of the game went down to the wire. Shador, he threw a touchdown and then went for a 2-point conversion and then threw another touchdown, kicked the field goal. They went into double time. Overtime, he threw another touchdown, 2-point conversion, and then their defense got the game sealing interception. So I think that Colorado really needed that game for adversity purposes, mainly, because if they can get through that type of adversity and win in a double overtime game, bro, I think they're well prepared for USC. Not having Travis Hunter for the next 3 weeks is definitely brutal, because I think they're playing USC, Oregon, and I think Stanford is the third one, but I don't know that third one. But I know Oregon and USC he's going to be missing, which will probably be, I'm over here talking about the game of the year. Like, those are probably going to be the games of the year, especially Colorado win. Hey, right now, I'm going on FanDuel right now. Colorado Moneyline. I don't care if it's USC. I don't care if it's Caleb Williams. Colorado Moneyline. And shout out to primetime Deion Sanders, bro. He has this place rocking. Sold out, I think, for the rest of the season. Got celebrities like what's his name? Key Glock was there. Offset was there. Cameron was there. What's his name? Master P and his sons was there. Like, bro, it's so many celebrities that's coming to check out the Colorado like buffs, and this whole thing is because of Prime, bro. Like, he just brought in a city of Colorado, or is it Colorado? Am I tripping? Look, yo, when I think back on things, I feel like I look stupid, because it's like, I'm over here thinking, is Colorado a city, or is that the state? The state of Colorado. Colorado football. Boulder. I think that's the city. Whatever. Colorado, he brought that whole city $18 million, like, within the whole city and the team and the community, $18 million. He just broke a record of all-time streamed college football game. I mean, it's the 5th all-time most watched college football game. So it's like, and I know that sounds a little contradicting, but we're talking about streams versus actual watches. So, like, the streams nowadays, I don't know when they started counting streams, or whenever streams came up, probably 3, 4, 5 years ago or something like that. But the difference between that is, what were the viewers like before streams? So they breaking all type of records, and it's really the Deion effect. Like, a reporter asked Deion, who do you think is the best college football coach in the country. And he was like, hold on, grab me a mirror real quick so I can, look at him. Because it's me. Why would you ask me that? It's me. It's me. I'm him. Deion Sanders is him, bro. And it's making me it's making me stay tuned in all week. Not all week, but all week to the YouTube channel, but stay tuned into the games every week. Like, I be having to flip back between my brother game and the Colorado game. Like, I be having the Colorado game on the TV while watching my brother game on my phone. Like, I be watching 2 games at once, bro. So, man, bro, Colorado, I want to go. I want me some Colorado gear. I want something. I'm leaving here with something. Was something for real. But shout out to Deion, speedy recovery for Travis Hunter, and I think them boys is gonna take care of business even without Travis Hunter. If they beat USC without Travis Hunter, they have to be top 5. Like, listen to all the voters out there. If they beat USC and Oregon, they have to be top 3. If they beat USC, they have to be top 5. But if they beat Oregon and USC and they go to like 5, 6-0, they have to be top 5. And bro, don't let them get number 1. When I say act a fool, when I say act a fool, they're gonna act a fool and still still come ready to play next week. Because Coach Prime is just like that. He's the glitz, the glamour, the hard work, the blood, sweat, the tears. He's the definition of all that, bro. So we gonna see. Moneyline. That's all I gotta say. Moneyline. That's probably the title of the episode. Moneyline. That's all y'all gotta do is hit that money line. And we good. Just hit that money line. That's all y'all gotta do. Switching over to some entertainment. What we got? Drake is postponing his album For All the Dogs to October, I think it's 8th. October 6th. So here's his little post that he put out. Okay, my dilemma, and I quote, okay, my dilemma I am faced with is either I cancel shows to finish the album or I complete the mission and drop the album before the last show. I owe you all these moments we are building, and anywhere we have missed to date, we will be spinning back for sure. For All the Dogs, October 6th. It's only right. I couldn't read it because he put it in these fonts, these fancy fonts that, the average person probably couldn't read this. But my opinion on this is that Drake, you knew this album wasn't done, bro. Like, you put out, September 22nd or something like that, but you knew this album wasn't done. You just really wanted, and this is my opinion, you just really wanted to a filler for that new single that you got, Slime Me Out, with SZA. Yeah, you wanted to put that out, see how the streets was feeling it. No, we was not feeling it. And I think I can speak for all of us. Drizzy, Drake, Aubrey, we was not feeling it. I was not feeling that song. I listened to it twice. I was like, it's all right. I mean, like, SZA is a big name attraction, so of course everybody's gonna go to that song. And I see that it's number 1 on iTunes charts, some charts, and I'm here to tell you right now, that is paid. He paid for that, number 1. Because ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. I mean, the only way I can see is everyone literally going to stream it at one time because it's Drake. Like, anytime Drake drops, like, what he say when Drake dropped, the game is in disarray. Your granny is pressing play. Your mama is pressing play. Your wifey. We all pressing play. I pressed play, Drake, and I did not enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. So you saw that the masses came out and said that we did not enjoy this single. So you going back to the drawing board. Hopefully you take it out. Don't put this. You don't need to put this on your album, bro. You could have just said that it's a little sneak peek, you know, a little soft drop or some. Like, for real, like, it don't need to be on the album. When I think For All the Dogs, I think you speaking to the men that were either was either a dog in their heyday, still a dog, or, you feel me, trying to be a dog. You feel me? So when we talk about dogs, this for all my dogs, like, dog, that's my dog right there. You feel me? Oh, he a dog. You feel me? Like, this is for us. So Drake, I want to hear some rapping. If you got some Fire and Desire on there, like, I would have been cool if the Slime You Out with SZA was like on that same type of wavelength of Fire and Desire, but it wasn't even that. Like, if you ain't giving us no Fire and Desire, or, you know, some other slow type Drake R&B type vibe, if you gonna give us that, make it to that caliber of Fire and Desire or Girls Love Beyonce, or, you feel me, just something like that. Other than that, we want the rapping. I want the rapping, Drake. Please rap. And I don't mean like the rapping you did with 21 Savage on that album. I mean rapping your butt off to the point where it's undeniable that this is the best Drake album since you came out, or this is the best album of this year or the last few years. Okay? Please, Drake, please, just for me. For me. I know I'm a nobody, Drake, but for me, please. Some rapping, more rapping, less slime me out or slime out or whatever you did with SZA. You could throw that away. That could go in a trash bin, please. More rapping, less that, please. But yeah, that's why I got on that, because I was surprised, bro. I was listening to the song. I'm like, this is single? This the single, Drake? This or is this just a little one piece you putting out? Like, here y'all go into the official album. This ain't even gonna be on the album, you know. This just a little something to hold y'all over. And even if it was a little something to hold us over, it ain't holding us over, Chuck. That record is not holding us over, bro. For real. I'll just throw that joint away. And SZA, like, come on, y'all could have. Maybe I need to go listen to it again, bro. But I've already listened to it twice, so it's like, what more do you want from me? What do I have next though? Drake, Iman and Tiana Taylor break up, and I think I have. Oh, I didn't send this to myself. Okay. But basically, Tiana Taylor came out and said, I don't like the narrative that's going around. There's different narratives going around. I just want to clear up the air. Me and mine are separated, and it wasn't because of infidelity. I'm paraphrasing. But, you know, this, that, and the third, I'm not going to tell y'all, but I just popped out to say this because the narratives are going to run wild. We great at co-parenting. We love our kids. That's all y'all need to know. And honestly, bro, I was hurt. For real, because like Tiana Taylor, Iman Shumpert, I'm not the type to idolize celebrity couples. Actually, I don't like it when people do that. But when you want certain people to win, that's different from idolizing. Like when you want certain people to be together and like look cute and be like, man, like they look nice together. That's a nice relationship. Like I'm not looking at it like, oh, I want to be like that one day. But you know, as far as if you, because I'm a fan of Tiana Taylor's music, And I'm also a fan of Iman Shumpert basketball wise. So just me being a fan of both of them, it was a little disheartening to see this. I was like, man, they really like they ended things, and who knows like how long they haven't been together, but that just lets you it really just let me know like honestly that a lot like bro, it's a lot of work that needs to be put into a relationship. And once you go on for that long, I think they was like married for like 6-7 years. Like you got to keep things. And I bro, I'm not even married yet, so I'm not the one to be taking marital advice from. But as far as relationships, not marital, but relationships, you really got to put work into that. And if you want it, especially for the rest of your life, like it's certain things you can't do. It's certain things you got to move away from. It's certain things that, you just got to sacrifice. So we don't know specifically why they broke up, and it wasn't infidelity. So it might be just like they just seen differences within a relationship. And I feel like if you married, you should stay married for the rest of your life. But some reality, it's not like that in reality. Like in these relationships nowadays, it's hard to find a good one. So like I thought they were a great couple, but I don't know their personal life. It just looking from the outside in, like they look like a great relationship, look like they doing well, but I guess that wasn't the case. It wasn't enough for them to stay together, stay married. And it's like, I think sometimes, like, I think to myself, when you're a celebrity or when you're trying to move and groove and grow your brand, does it get hard with like the traveling and meeting new people and maybe meeting somebody that you connect with that you really don't have that same level of energy with your wife, which I don't really see how that can be the case, because when you say I do, that means through everything. That means trying to learn about this new person that they're becoming, that they wasn't this person 5 years ago. So it's like that whole aspect of marriage is definitely scary, especially me personally about to go into that space, that realm. So I just be curious sometimes why these people divorce, why these people break up, and it's a long life. It's filled with things that can be detrimental, can be relationship ending. It's a lot of things in this world that can really do that. So just staying strong with each other, I think that's a big thing. Staying strong with each other and not giving up on one another because certain things you're going this way, you're going this way. No, if my girl's going this way, I'm gonna find a way to, if I can't be on the same alignment as her, I'm gonna try to go in the same direction. You feel me? Like, I'm just not gonna let us veer off unless it's inevitable. Like, the only way I can see like me and my girl not being together is if she cheat or I cheat, or if I get into like a bad car accident, can't never walk again. I'm gonna tell her, hey, we ain't even married. Go ahead, live your life, because I'm not finna have you sitting here with me while I'm paralyzed doing all that. Like, I can get a personal doctor for that. Like, I love you, I really do. We can stay in contact, but I don't want to have that burden being put on nobody. And like, I know y'all could probably say, oh, you can't say that right now, you don't know what like, I'm pretty sure like that's one thing that I know. Like, if it ever happened, I don't want that for nobody, bro, on me. Like, I'd rather pay somebody to help me get through the house, do whatever I need to do if I'm paralyzed. But I don't want, like, because it's not only gonna be hard for them, it's gonna be hard for me too. Like, asking them to do certain things and then I'm like, I'm not able bodied. Is even think about that, bro. So it's like, it's a lot of things that can break up couples in relationships and marriages, and we just got to figure out how to stay strong. If you know that that's your person, and you know that, you know, they in love with you and they gonna ride with you to the end, and when I say the end, I mean the very end. If you know that, please find ways to stay with them, because this Iman and shoot, Tiana Taylor stuff is crazy. It's crazy to think about. You know what else is crazy? Remy Ma and what is his name? Dang, how did I forget? But y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't know too much about this situation, but basically Papoose and Remy Ma, I don't know if they still together. I'm finna look it up right now. What's his name? Dang. But I don't know if they still together, but she allegedly had sex with this battle rapper dude, and he brought it up in the battle rap. He was like, this can't happen if I still got the chick. And then the next video clip to like them super close, and she pointed to the camera. He turned around to the camera like, big guy, like, oh shoot, thanks for letting me know the camera right there. Like, bro, I really want to like know what's happening right now, bro. Cause it's like, yeah, not Geechee Gotti. What's his name, folks? What is his name, G? Geechee Gotti. Nah, that's not his name. That's the dude that he faced. Dang, what is his name? Anyways, y'all know who I'm talking about. Remy Ma, you bogus if you did that, bro. You bogus. I ain't gonna lie. You just came out, unless Papoose did something. But that's a whole nother relationship thing. I need somebody right here. I can't wait till I get another mic. We gonna have some relationship talks, but that's not gonna be the main focus of this pod. When that relationship talk come out and it's good, and I feel like any talk that I talk is good, but when, you know, we start growing, we start moving, you feel me? I don't want y'all to favor the relationship talk too much. You feel me? It's going to be in here and there, but that's not the focal point. We sports and entertainment over here. But Remy, please don't let it be true. Please don't say it ain't so. And last but not least, Elon Musk. First of all, I want to say rest in peace to Twitter as we know it, X as we know it. He said he is going to start charging monthly for Twitter users. And get this, he said he's charging us to get rid of the bots. That's what he said. He says he's charging the regular people so he can siphon out who's real and who's not on the app, so he can get rid of the bot pages. And it sounds okay, but bro, you could have found a better way to do this. Not charge us. It's plenty of ways you could have went about getting rid of the bots, but this how you gonna do it? This what you want? You gonna charge us? You gonna charge us, the people who've been supporting the platform for years. You just got here, bro, and you trying to charge us? Rest in peace, Twitter, bro. Because guess who ain't gonna be on it? I don't care what $99 a month he charged. I'm not gonna be on it. That's just another social media site I ain't got to get on. I ain't got to be distracted by. Yeah, I'm gonna hop right off of Twitter. Oh, $2.99 a month. Hopping right off of Twitter. $10.99. Oh, $10.99 a month is crazy. I don't care if it was $1.99 a month. Now, if it was 99 cents, I would have to talk to my lawyers about that. But anything over 99 cents a month, Elon, I'm sorry. Your numbers are gonna plummet. The app is gonna be non-existent. I don't know what to tell you. You just gonna destroy your app by making one huge stupid decision, and that's charging us. Don't charge us to use the app, and we will stay on the app, okay? But if you charge us, just letting you know, Mr. Game Changer is gone. I'm gone. Deuces. What Chris Brown said, deuces. I'm gone. But that's all I got for y'all, man. The most important thing is to try to inspire other people because one little bit of inspiration, when you inspire other people at what to do whatever they want to do, one little bit of inspiration can go a long way. Remember that, y'all. One little bit. Mr. Game Changer signing out.